Hello, this is Flounder. I believe I got my sound problems fixed. Tried a new setting in OBS a while ago and it crashed because it was drawing directly from the game file. But I'm told that that can happen because it's still in kind of development. So hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear and it's the same quality as it's always been. Here we are on the same damn map in the Chaffee. This time it's Conquest. No, I'm sorry, Domination. Because, you know, the differences between Conquest and Domination are nothing. So instead of being on the top spawn, we're on the bottom spawn this time. This is actually the first game after the last one. I'm recording like right off the bat. That last game file, I didn't notice any choppiness in it, and it encoded it as I was recording it. For 10 minutes, it was 1.1 gigs, so I was pretty happy with that. 1080p quality, so, and it's not really affecting my FPS any more than it usually does. This OBS program, it's free to download. It's a GNU license on it, so you can get it, and if you watch like any of a number of tutorials, I watched a tutorial for a guy who uses it for Eve. He did 7 hours of Eve stuff on the room, and he said it was only like 10 gigs or something, or 7 gigs. It was, oh, what is this asshole doing? Jerk. So, yeah, it's pretty nice if you have limited space, but you still want to do recordings. You don't have to have like a 30 gigabyte file that encodes down to like, you know, 4. Oh shit, I think that is an 800. Nope. It's probably about 850, 900. Shells here, so we'll move in to the castle of whiteness. I don't know how popular this is gonna be. I don't ever go for that featured shit, so like I don't pay money to. Oh, I am caught in a rock in a hill. I don't pay YouTube to post my videos, so.
Right.
Goddamn bogey wheel. Nope, don't turn around. Nope. Well, I think that might just be it for this video because I don't think I did anything to spawn in another vehicle. Yeah, I could spawn as a AAA. Maybe we'll do that. Here we go. That's what I hate about realistic, the spawn point system. I'd rather just go to sim battles and have, you know, every vehicle below a certain weight threshold is, you know, 2 spawns, all heavies are 1 spawn, light tanks are 3 spawns, I think. Yeah, 3 spawns. You know, that's kind of my jam. You know, there's no super spot me feature. I don't press the hill and they all know I'm there. You know, it's kind of look for yourself and maybe you don't even see anything. You can still see them on the mini-map down there in the bottom right, but, you know, seeing an icon on there and then finding it in the forest is a whole hell of a lot different than big ol' here's an M16 cresting a hill, look at me, you know. Up to the hill of their spawn and shoot their AA, I guess. Since we seem to have formed a defensive. That was not a frame error, that was server lag that tossed me into that tree just before I flipped over. These these half tracks go fast enough and are top heavy enough that you can flip them over now. The German half track with the 37mm on it, it doesn't really go fast enough to really flip over. I've never managed to be in a situation where I could flip it over. But you know, American half tracks, we have to, you know, balls out. Oh, look at that. I may get to do something here. How far away is he? Eat a dick. Eat a big dick. Just spray, my friends. Spray. About a 6-second reload on these things, but he is really fucking far away. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, come on, buddy. Spare some spawn points for the little half track. Sadness. Just utter sadness. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry that I'm dry on commentary. I had like one episode that I made, the very first one. It didn't record right at all. Like I couldn't find it, so like my hotkeys sometimes don't activate the program. That's why you see me clicking on it and pulling it to minimize it at the beginning, just to make sure that it's on. I sometimes press that hotkey and it doesn't start, or sometimes I press it and it doesn't stop. So I'm like, goodbye, you know, and then like it's a total dill hole. I thinking around with other stuff and I notice it's still on. So yeah, there's that. Playing a lot of ground forces, but you gotta kind of. Oh yes. Oh, we want to go back. We want to go back. We want some of this. We want some of this, buddy. There we go. I killed me another AA. The M15 that I just shot, it's actually a piece of crap. It is a big steaming pile. Like on paper it seems like it would be great, but the hotkey complexity to use it right is just horrid. You got two different gun systems on there. You got the 50s, you got two 50s like this, and a 37mm like that's on the Stewart or some shit, and you fire that's your main weapon, but then you have to fire your secondary weapon, and you have to, it's got different sights, and oh my gosh, it just sprays. I mean, the 37mm are kind of in a wonky place in the BRs because they can be used in anti-tank warfare. But
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Nope, I want to go.
Thank you very much.
So, you know, they knock out people's guns, they get behind them, and then they shoot them in the ass repeatedly. It's not a funny thing. This 38T is gonna get wrecked. So. Out of here. Maybe we'll go cap some shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. So, as I was saying to the M15, yeah, it's got a bullet shield and stuff, and that's kinda okay, but it's nowhere near enough for 50s. These 50s have like 26mm of armor penetration, which is able to get through most light tank armor, especially the U.S. light tank armor, because it's like one size fits all from like tier BR2 or 1 all the way up to the final, you know, Walker Bulldog. Hanging right here. unlike the some of the German light tanks stop at pretty much tier 3, I think. The Panzer 3M was the last one. Yeah, he finished that guy off, and he's coming to me. And believe it or not, this is the first snow in ground forces. Yep, we asked for snow, and this is what we got. And we lost. Good job. This is Flounder. Thanks for watching, and see you later.